Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Through the Cow. It's me, Clinton, joined by the lovely Debs. I hope you're enjoying this ice cold day of what maybe feels like minus 15, but it's only like 3 degrees. So today I'm in my hoodie.
hmm
So that's what you're gonna have to contend with today, guys. And you wouldn't believe it, and you wouldn't believe that this is unplanned. We just logged in. Deb goes, "Oh,
I was like, what is going to be perfect? A, superheroes. B, my sister got it for me. C, it's fucking freezing.
yeah."
And then I was like, oh my God, relationship.
So we're actually twinning today.
Fantastic twinning.
We're twinning. And trust me, guys, this one was 100% not planned. We just literally logged in.
I know, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, when I saw you. I could do the hood. I get very toasty though. I get
Yeah,
very hot. So,
yeah, it's absolutely freezing. I've been out and about on my motorbike. Yesterday, I came up and my feet were
oh, have you
freezing.
been to London?
Yeah, I'm in London now.
Do you have any, you didn't have snow that way?
There was snow, but I missed it because I came up yesterday and
Oh,
I drove halfway, and then obviously I did my jobs around sort of Chelsea and stuff like that. And Chelsea's normally pretty well taken care of. The council tend to look after them lot. So there wasn't any. But then when I got close to where my mum and dad live, there was a bit of snow on people's cars and stuff.
oh, I had to de-ice the car this morning. That's
Yeah.
what I was going on about.
Yeah.
De-ice the car this morning.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that what they call it nowadays?
chill out, Deb. Uh, yeah, it was pretty thick on the windscreen.
Yeah.
But that was it. So, and I don't think we're scheduled. I think further west,
Yeah.
Dorset West is maybe some is under the yellow warning for tomorrow, but
Okay.
I think we've got sleet. So,
Yeah. One of my clients did ask me about tomorrow's sessions. Are you coming tomorrow? Because apparently it's going to be like super icy and super cold. I said, like, if I can get around, then yeah, it's fine. But obviously
yeah,
I'm on the
got to
bike.
be careful with the ice though.
Yeah, I'm on the bike. Obviously, if it's too bad, then I'll leave the bike and then, I'll try and attempt to get back to Bournemouth tomorrow evening after work.
Yeah, not too late so that the temperature is good.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I don't want to take my hands out of my hoodie, but I'm going to take them out in a minute and let's play moral conflict.
I'm gonna hoodie up for the game.
Yeah.
I feel a bit more like Little Red Riding Hood than
Yeah.
Batman hoodie though. I don't know what's happening with mine.
Mine just feels like really cozy around my ears.
Yeah, yours sits like quite
Yeah.
round.
All right. So random cards, picked, haven't looked at them. I just had the packs down and I just took them out and like, all right, cool. Let's see what comes up. So first one of moral conflict. Okay, which of us is most likely to damage a historic landmark accidentally? Hmm.
Oh, not me. I'm very respectful.
Yeah.
And I also don't travel much, so
Yeah.
you'd probably be more likely to be somewhere.
Yeah. Potentially me. I remember when I was in Egypt earlier in the year and I was attempting to start climbing up the pyramid and then security.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's not allowed.
But I've seen loads of people doing it. And I saw when I walked over, someone was quite high up trying to get a photo.
Really?
Yeah. So I didn't even climb up that high. I maybe went up like 2 blocks and then security came and was like, no, 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 come down. So I was like,
Oh, yeah, I would have thought no, because you imagine there'd be so many people on there at one time, and then someone would
yeah,
fucking fall and knock
yeah,
someone
yeah.
else off, and
Yeah. And the blocks are like huge. Some of them like
they'd
seven
start wearing away.
potentially. No, they seem to be pretty intact. And it's like
That's because they don't let anyone climb.
and there's like doorways halfway up. So
Oh,
yeah. And like even when I saw the
they would.
Sphinx, yeah, when I saw the Sphinx, it was kind of like it's still in reasonably good condition considering it's been there for like thousands of years. It's crazy.
Wow. Is there any of them you're allowed to go in any
You
of them?
can. They used to do tours where you crawl through the pyramids, but I didn't see anyone doing that. So
Mm,
it was really surreal to be there because I've seen it in books. I've
yeah,
seen them
because
on like,
it's way bigger than you think it is, right?
oh yeah. Well, the Sphinx surprised me. The pyramids, yeah, and
Okay.
they only talk about like three pyramids. There's actually seven in very close together. There's just a bunch of small ones right next to
Oh,
it. Yeah,
oh, just pissy little ones that no one cares
yeah. And I remember on that trip, we paid to go on this
about.
on before we got there. They go, oh, you could pay on like a horse ride to go for a ride, take you for a ride into the desert, and you can see like the pyramids from a different angle. And we were like, okay, let's do that. Get there, and it's not like a little carriage. It's just like literally a little rickshaw with a horse, and you get in it, and this guy takes you around the back of the pyramid, like through a pit of sand. And this guy, so it's me, my brother, my sister, and this guy in this on this
Oh.
carriage thing, and the horse is going on. You can tell the horse has been working all day, and he is whipping the shit out of this horse. And I
Did
was
you
literally
ask
like,
him not to?
yeah, I did. I was like, can you stop
Mm.
that? Like, it will do it in its own time. We're not in a hurry.
Yeah, you might want more money, mate. We're already paying you for
Yeah,
bullshit journey.
yeah.
Oh,
And I thought you were going to take
boy.
me off to, with the part where you saw like, the Autobots like chasing and all that sort of shit. But no,
Yeah, a bit scammy, isn't it?
yeah, it's really scammy over there for that, especially the trips that they make you do. Especially one, and I was finished that story. So we go off, and it was going over quite a lot of rocks, and the horse is going on. And I said to him, "Can you stop? I'm getting off." So then I got off and just walked along with it as it carried my brother and sister up the front.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not partaking in this, like, I mean,
At least you
brutality."
made it a bit lighter for him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because between me and my brother, there was a, it was close to like 30 stone already, and then whatever my sister
There's
is,
some weight on it.
yeah, I couldn't do that to the horse. So no, that wasn't for me. But
No,
unless you ca
see, I
unless you count
think.
like football stadiums, historic, because I remember a couple of years back when I was younger, we used to go to this nightclub in Tottenham. It was right next to the
Yeah.
stadium, and every time we'd leave this nightclub, I'd make sure I'd take a piss against White Hart Lane, right against the stadium. No.
You're like, I'm not having this.
So yeah,
I like funny.
so that might be historic to some people, and it was an accident when I pissed against the White Hart Lane Stadium.
I'm sure it still smells in the
Yeah, it's
of
White,
your hatred.
yeah, White Hart Lane's always going to smell. All right, next one. Which of us is most likely to wear the same underwear for more than 2 days in a row?
I mean, I wear my bra more than one day in a row.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
woman does, so
yeah. Yeah, bra's okay,
pants. But we have all been in a position where we have turned our pants inside out and worn them the next day, be it at a festival or whatever. Every single person has done that.
Yeah. Does inside out actually work?
I mean, I think, well, for women, pants are normally a bit like thicker,
Yeah,
unless you've got like skimpies on.
yeah, yeah.
And so, I don't know, I guess so.
Yeah. I think the
It's sort of like,
longest
well, the outside bit of it is fresher.
yeah, yeah. But then you put the other bit on the outside.
Yeah, but it's not against you. So
Yeah, I've never heard them stories about people do like take them inside out, back to front, and all that. I'm like, what? I'd rather
back
just
to
go,
front's weird.
I'd rather just go commando.
That would feel awkward.
Yeah, I'd just go commando. But I think the longest I've done is maybe 2.5 days. But that's because we were traveling, and there wasn't really any area to.
Sometimes needs must. And I'd like to think that, you know, yes, lots of people have different things and women certainly,
Yeah,
but we're not that manky
yeah,
that another day is not going to be like terrible.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think because I
If
remember.
there was no other choice.
Yeah, I remember again in Egypt. We were like had to do a trip from where we were staying in Sharm to Cairo,
Yeah.
and we booked. We didn't think it was going to be like it was. We booked a coach to go from location to location. We didn't know that it was going to be almost a 2 day trip because as you
Oh.
go from Cairo, from Sharm to Cairo, you have to do about 14 checkpoints. And each checkpoint, you have to like stop there for maybe 20 minutes to an hour and a half.
Ugh. That's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, where security has to come, they have to like wave the one underneath the coach,
Really?
go through the coach. Sometimes you have to get off. And obviously,
So what are they, what's their worst? What are they checking for? Drugs or bombs?
drugs, probably most likely bombs, and obviously, I'm guessing for like terrorists or people like hanging on to the bottom, which I don't think you could in those in those
Yeah.
locations.
Goodness
But I guess
me.
because it's so close to like certain war zones,
Mm,
and also to be quite
yeah. I've even got a map on the wall
yeah,
to see where Egypt is.
and also to be like quite scammy. They stop at certain locations where it's just like you
Oh,
have to,
there.
yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah. It's right next to Libya.
yeah,
It borders Libya and
yeah,
Sudan.
yeah. So as you can tell, they have to be quite cautious. So
Do
you
you know
got
what? I didn't even, yeah, I ignorantly did not know that without looking.
yeah, so you got to have a guy on the coach with you who's got a machine gun, and then obviously you stop at certain locations where obviously
Jesus.
I think they must own the places where you stop. So you have to get off and like stretch your legs. You end up having a coffee or a drink or something like that. So you're
Yeah.
buying a sandwich.
So could you have caught a train instead?
Don't know
Like
if we got the same,
quicker?
like we could have flown, but I think I
Ah, okay.
think we were spending so much money anyway on everything else. We are just like, let's see what the coach ride's going to, because we didn't expect that at all. Because
Yeah. Well,
I
some
know,
people.
yeah, I know if I'd driven, like normally it would take me 2.5, 3 hours to get what I got from location to there, from like Cairo to Sharm, without all that crap.
Yeah, I guess sometimes I guess it's sort of part of the experience in somewhere like that, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. So yeah, I think that's the longest I wore the same pair of pants for.
Rightly so. They might have got weirded out if you were like changing them
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stashing them, and they'd have
yeah,
been like, "What was in that?"
yeah. All right, next one. Which of us is most likely to pile rubbish on top of the bin rather than replace it?
Oh, that's
Uh,
hilarious. Based on our conversation last week,
yeah,
I'd
I
say
know.
your family, not mine,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not you.
Not me. Yeah, them not. Oh my God. Especially the bin in the bathroom. It
No.
would be bursting at the seams. And they will just find the tiniest little like patch to put something. And it's just like,
So
what?
I would still put it into a bin that was full,
Yeah.
but I would make sure that I did do the
Yeah.
push down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do the
Yeah.
push down weekly outside the house because they just like dump stuff hanging out of it all the time. And then yeah, at home, yeah, the bins are literally sometimes they just literally have something just teetering on top of the bin, and you walk past it and the wind blows it off the bin.
Oh yeah. What was the one I thought? Oh, when I was at the football club last, ladies' toilets,
Yeah.
obviously, um, and there are hand dryers, but there's also paper towels. So you get your
Yeah.
paper towel, dry your hands. So after you've washed your hands, so your hands are clean,
Yeah.
and you dry your hands,
Yeah.
and people just like, oh, I don't want to touch those paper, and I'm like,
Yeah.
those paper towels are the cleanest things in
Yeah.
this fucking room. Like,
Yeah.
all they have is clean stuff on
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
push it down.
Yeah.
Get a bit of paper and hold it to push it down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just
Yeah.
to make a fucking point. So silly. I'm like,
Oh,
come on, you can see it overflowing, but it's tissue, so it'll squash right down to
exactly.
here.
Oh, people are so weird. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think that's neither of us. We're
No,
very
no.
good.
Yeah. All right. Next one. Which of us is most likely to upstage the bride at a wedding?
I mean, I barely go to weddings.
Yeah.
You'd probably turn up in a superhero outfit.
There is a chance. I've already said that if I ever get married, I'm walking down second. So she can meet me. I'll meet her at the aisle, at the altar, because I want to come down with this.
Like,
Yeah, I'm like, fucking hell, like this is the time.
I think it's going to be you then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I
I'd
want,
be very mindful, very demure about the
yeah,
bride.
I want a certain song to play, or certain songs to play, and I'm walking down. I'm gonna do like a little strut, because this is me like signing off.
It is mad though, because when you do look at some people's wedding photos,
Yeah,
there is occasionally
yeah,
a woman who wears a dress that makes you think,
yeah,
hmm,
hmm,
why the fuck would you wear that to your
yeah,
friend's wedding?
yeah,
What was it about it being their day that you didn't quite understand? You look incredible. Like no one's
exactly.
doubting that.
Yeah,
This was not the occasion.
yeah. I've been to weddings like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
That's
thinking like,
crazy. Crazy.
especially with my current partner, she's already been married before. So if I said to her already, like, if we get married, like, you've already done it. So you're going first, and then I'm coming down
It's
after.
my day. It's
Yeah.
my day. You'll be the fucking groomzilla.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't care about the rest of it. I want to have arrange the party afterwards, the DJ,
Fair.
all that sort of stuff, and then just let me walk down second, so then I can like
At least it would be different.
yeah, yeah.
It's nice to have it a bit different.
You already, especially her, like you've already done that. You've done it already. Like people might not turn up to this one because they've seen you do it already.
I'm sure that's on. Loads of people get remarried, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why I
All right.
don't see the point in it.
Yeah. So out of us to upstage the bride at a wedding, I'm gonna take that one.
You're having that.
Yeah, yeah. You'd be nice about it.
You'd upstage at your own fucking wedding by the sounds.
All right. Which of us is most likely to get blocked by a celebrity on social media? Uh,
Oh God. I mean, I don't reach out to any, but
yeah. I can't say
I don't
that
know.
I,
That's a tricky one.
yeah. Unless,
Do you think you're a bit more fangirly than me? Or
I think
fanboy,
I
same.
potentially am, but it depends on the person. I think the only person I'd
I
like,
mean, not enough to get blocked,
yeah,
but
exactly. You know, maybe The Rock, I'd probably let,
I would say, but but because you probably know a few more
yeah,
and might comment on a few more, the likelihood
yeah,
of you being blocked is higher than me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's- The Rock posts something, I'm like.
Love this. Oh, I heard him on Radio 1 the other day. He was on with, oh, who was he on with? I can't think.
Yeah,
In the morning, on the morning show, and they were obviously like advertising
Red
Red
One.
One.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
with Chris
And
Evans
he was
and
like, yeah, no, never done a Christmas movie before. And I was like, haven't you? Like I feel, but it's because he often does um Santa Claus or something stupid like
oh,
that, like
all
at
right,
Christmas time.
yeah, yeah,
But just as him dressing up as
yeah, yeah,
Santa Claus, like
yeah,
yeah, rather than an actual movie. There's some great people in that film. I'm
yeah.
definitely gonna go watch it.
Yeah, I want to see it as well. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't see myself like being one of those like stalkery one for like any female celebrity. That's just weird. You haven't got a chance.
No.
But I think if it's like someone like,
And
yeah, so I think if it was like, if it was The Rock or if, Bruce Wayne was a real person, maybe.
yeah, because you wouldn't be disrespectful. Let's do it on
Yeah,
likelihood. You can
yeah,
have it based on
yeah.
because you know more than me.
Or actually, unless it's me like, messaging like Kevin Feige, like, what the f are you thinking? You better not do that.
Oh, yes, you might do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I type a lot of stuff in an
Yeah.
angry rage,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, Debs, it's just not real life. Just delete it. And then I never end up posting it. But I definitely rage type.
Yeah.
and then I delete it.
You know, like if Kevin Feige says, yeah, we're going to get rid of, Blade and, we were going to do a Ghost Rider movie, but we decided to go with Captain Marvel 3. Then, yeah, I would. Then he
Beep,
would
beep, beep,
sleep with one eye open. You.
beep. You'd end up on a fucking list.
Yeah. I hope you have security because I'm gonna John Wick your ass.
I'm Batman.
Yeah.
Funny.
All right. Okay, here's one. Which of us is most likely to eat food that's past its sell-by date? I do that all the time.
No, not me. I'm really. Do you know what? I've tried really hard to be better because I do hate waste.
Yeah.
And sometimes I would throw it out because it's a day over, even though looking at it, it looks
Yeah.
absolutely fucking fine.
Yeah.
And so I try to follow the look and smell test. If
Yeah.
it
Yeah. Yeah.
smells fresh and it still looks fine, you're probably not going to get food poisoning or anything.
Yeah.
So
In my house, everyone's super wary because they just seem to have like the stomachs of weight of paper. But like, especially if something's been in the freezer, I don't care. Like,
yeah,
it
yeah. You're like, what on
holds
earth could have happened to it in that time?
exactly.
Nothing.
It holds expressions. That's the reason why you have a freezer.
Yeah. And stuff does last year's, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a bit strict with it. I am trying to be better though.
Yeah, I think that one definitely me.
Well, well done
Yeah.
for
My
reducing waste.
iron stomach. Yeah, I can't. I hate wasting food. If I spend money on it,
Yeah,
it's got to be.
same.
I don't even like buying it unless I know it's going to get used.
Yeah, and I have to be careful because it's just me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't buy that much in one go because I might not fancy it.
Yeah.
So I maybe have like 3 meals
Yeah.
available in the house, knowing that I'll have my main meal at work 3 days,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a tricky one.
All right. Last two. Which of us is most likely to turn up to a party without a gift for the host? And I think that's more of an American thing. But obviously, if I'm going to a party, will take a bottle of something.
Um, so it depends. If it was like a really close friend, I probably would have given them their birthday present at
Yeah.
another time
Yeah.
already, because I would have seen them like on their own or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
In which case I wouldn't turn up with something. If it was a party and it wasn't someone's birthday, I
Yeah.
wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
We don't really do that in our friendship
Yeah.
group. We'll just be like, bring your own booze,
Yeah.
or just that's probably me then, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the party. Well, obviously, where I was raised, and we used to have a lot of family parties and gatherings and stuff like that. The alcohol is always supplied by the host, and like
Yeah, that's what I
co-
mean. Like, and you
copious
don't
amounts of
normally
it.
take food
Yeah,
unless you've all agreed, right? You bring, you're
yeah,
going to
yeah,
do snacks and you do dessert or something. Yeah.
yeah. No, I was raised in like a party family culture sort of thing, and food and drink was provided, and it was just like, all right, cool. That's a I left the party a lot fatter than I arrived.
But that would have pleased the host, right? That's
Yeah.
like it's almost disrespectful not to
Yeah.
gorge one.
Yeah. So I can't say it depends on
I'll
the
have that
situation,
one.
but yeah, I think I would take a little something.
Yeah, I'll do the not taking because I feel like I would have already
Yeah.
given it to them.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Which of us is most likely to eat a family-sized meal all by themselves?
Yeah, I certainly couldn't eat it in one go.
I do it regularly. Like you go to the shop and say sometimes I fancy like a pie or something, and it's like, oh, this feeds 4 people. I'm like, what, 4 small
You're
children?
like, I'm just having pie. The
Yeah,
pie is one person pie.
exactly. Like, what do you mean 4 people? What?
That's like those little cakes that are
Yeah.
like that big and they're like serves 8 people. And I'm like, what to fucking snort a crap off? That's like 4 servings, like maximum. Oh shit.
Yeah, so yeah, I quite often eat family size meals all to myself. And I don't even eat as much as
Yeah,
my
you could definitely have that one.
yeah, I don't even eat as much as my brother. So what he eats, like, if we get Hello Fresh and stuff like that. Hello Fresh, you still need to sponsor us. Um,
Yeah.
he got his in, and he was like, "Oh, they don't give you enough food." I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, we feed 4 to 5 people like out of our meals and stuff like that." Obviously, what he does is
Is
he
he on
eats,
his own?
yeah. So he'll get the
But
same
they
amount.
don't do a single person one. I have to get the two people and I have a dinner portion and then a lunch the next day
Yeah,
portion.
but where he eats 5 to 6 times a day,
Oh, is he still training?
he trains all the time. Yeah,
Got yeah.
but not for anything special. He just loves training, and he's got this heart
Mm.
to do it, and he's got no children, and he's
You're
he's
like, oh,
he's still young. He
go
doesn't
Joel!
he doesn't get the
You live
injury.
your best life.
So he has to feed has to feed that body like 6 times a day. Sometimes I'll see him if I'm at my parents and I've got to get ready to go to work for like 6:30 or something like that. He's down there
Mm.
and he's having a full dinner for breakfast.
But he's probably going to go and train like after, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll train midday, but he'd eat at least 2, 3 times before he goes to the gym, and then eat afterwards after the
All
gym.
like it's all healthy though, isn't it?
A lot of his food is healthy, yeah.
It's still, I mean, I always used to like eating before I went to the gym. Like before, I would always make sure I had at least a banana or
Yeah, yeah,
something before I came to train with you, like after
yeah.
work, because otherwise I just wouldn't have the energy for it.
Mm.
I was definitely someone who would need to eat pre-training
I
rather than post-training.
Yeah, I try. I
Definitely.
tend to eat smaller afterwards, but I'd eat a lot more larger beforehand because
Yeah.
I just need that fullness to make me feel
I
like
know. I feel mindset wise, like
yeah,
I feel like I'd be like, yes, had something, I've got it, this is
yeah,
good. Whereas if I was even a remote bit hungry and then my sugars went, for example, I'd be
yeah.
fucked. So,
Yeah, especially if I like training like the morning and stuff like that. Like when I used to not eat in the morning, and that workout was just,
ooh,
and especially I used to train legs early in the morning.
oh my God, no, you fool.
Yeah, I just wanted to cry. All right, guys, that was moral conflict. More again next week. All right, Debs, how are you? How's your last few days been since we last shot?
Yes, good. What should I do at the weekend? Oh, I went and saw Gladiator.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing
Yes, I enjoyed it.
I'm
You haven't
seeing
seen it?
so many clips, and no, not yet. I'm gonna see it this week, hopefully.
Good. Yeah, no, I really liked it. Denzel is brilliant.
Yeah,
Yes, they all are.
yeah.
But his character is
He looks like he's playing a character. 'Cause I used to watch this TV show called Spartacus, and he looks like he's playing that sort of character of like the gladiator champion or the ex-gladiator, and he's like right.
yes.
He looks like he's playing that sort of character.
Yeah. And he loves his like he's got lovely, quite opulent
Yeah,
clothes because he's managed to get himself to that position.
yeah,
But it's nice because you learn kind of how, and I really like his story.
yeah.
Um, Obviously it's got some fitties in it.
Mm,
And Connie's looking lovely as well. It's quite brutal.
yeah.
I had a horrible dream. There's like a baboon scene,
Okay.
evil like killer baboons.
Yeah.
And I had a bit of a nightmare after that, but it was fine. Um, so you can see we're in there. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I'd definitely go and watch it again.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit toasty.
Yeah, my head's getting a bit warm.
Put my fan on down the side. I haven't even got my hood up.
Um, oh no, it looks really good. I'm seeing a lot of clips, and Denzel looks like he's had a lot of fun shooting this movie.
He does. Oh, he's just, well, we love him, don't we?
Yeah, yeah,
Basically, we adore him.
yeah,
It's so interesting because you see how nervous Pedro is
yeah,
on the red carpet. Like
yeah,
he seems like quite an anxious guy, like
yeah,
socially that way. And then when you see him act, he's so
yeah.
good.
It's
Like
crazy.
it must be easy. It must be easier for him to kind of,
Become someone else.
pretend to be somebody.
Yeah, than be himself.
Um,
Yeah, and
yeah.
he can't even act as himself, like sort of thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, and the little ginger emperors or whatever they are, absolute little beep beep beeps. But
Is
yes,
there
you must go. It's good.
is there any connection to the original?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So Paul Mescal is like basically his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He doesn't know that though, because
All right.
obviously at the end of the last one, he did get,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I
only
think that's
asked
what
that.
they called it too, even though you see a tiny bit of Russell just in some like memories and
Yeah.
stuff.
I only asked because I haven't seen it and I've tried not to look into it too much because I just want to be taken into that world of Ridley Scott again.
Yeah, I literally watched the trailer once or
Yeah.
twice, and then that was it.
Oh,
Yeah, it
cool.
was good.
Yeah. Other than that, what did I do on the weekend? I think I just went out with Aaliyah and Genevieve. We went to soft
Ladies'
play.
Day.
Yep. Went to soft play, had some fun there. We went for lunch at Wagamama's. We just had
Oh, what's your Wagamama's go to?
normally it's this sort of like te this teriyaki beef noodles thing. It used to be originally it was always katsu curry, and then it
Oh,
just
katsu. Yeah,
changed
defo.
to like noodles and stuff like that. And then Aaliyah and Genevieve just sort of had chicken noodles and stuff like that. So we just had a quick little dinner, quick little lunch, and then we took Aaliyah back, and then Genevieve came with me because we had to go sell this car that we had. So
Oh, yay!
I went up to Oxford and sold this car. So
Go Dorset Auto Group.
yeah, and then Genevieve's birthday's on Friday.
How old is she going to be?
He's going to be 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
bless her. Is she gonna? What are you doing for it?
I'm not sure. I think we obviously we're gonna take her some of her food. Find something that she normally eats. Obviously, she loves Nando's because she loves the chicken. Um,
Ah, she's a
if she
good
wants
girl. I
to,
must admit, when I watch when I used to go around Manny's house
yeah,
and more Amaya rather
yeah,
than Aaliyah.
yeah,
But Amaya finishing off a chicken bone, I watched her do it, and then I
yeah,
looked at Manny and he was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking proud."
yeah, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"He must literally love that."
She's been watching her daddy. Where she throws it in the air and then eats it
Funny.
like Tasmanian devil.
I mean, it was quite marvelous,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, so
Oh, that'll be lovely.
but all she wants is a cake. I asked her what she wants for her birthday. She goes, "What do you want for your birthday?" She's like, "Toys. What toys do you want?" I don't know. I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
quite nice. Yeah, no, that's good. And hopefully she won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I know. All things she loves. She loves Hulk. She loves Spider-Man. She loves cars. She loves tools. So
Nice. That's quite, yeah. Okay.
yeah, so it's any of those, then she'll be happy with.
Yeah. What cake has she asked for? She
She
asked
asked
for a
for
design.
a caterpillar cake like her sisters.
Oh, are you
Yeah,
going classic
yeah.
shop bought pillow cake? Yeah.
Colin, yeah,
You can't go wrong, really.
yeah. No Cuthbert. No, what's the other one they got?
Oh, yeah.
No Charlie or whatever they call it. Good old Colin.
Yeah. Original. Oh, bless her. I'm sure she'll have a lovely time. God, you don't remember being that young. Like
No,
I only have vague memories
yeah,
from like 4 years old.
yeah.
And even then, I couldn't tell you what I did at 5 or 6. I remember my seventh birthday party,
Yeah,
maybe a couple of times being at school, but that's
yeah.
about it. It's crazy.
I know. And we had to go look for a new nursery for her on Monday because she's been going to nursery on and off for a little while, but she seems to hate the nursery she goes to now. Or
Oh
she's been
no.
refusing to go in. I don't know if
Wonder what
like
happened.
I wonder if like a dodgy kid went there or something like that. But I know my partner's quite a germaphobe.
Something must have put her off.
Yeah. And there was an outbreak of lice in there for a while. So we found out about that, and my partner was like, "No, she's not going in. She's not going in." Yeah, we missed that out. And then when she was about to go
Oh,
back,
we've all had it.
yeah,
Ugh.
when she was about to go back, there was a notice saying, "Oh, there's a breakout of hand, foot, and mouth." And we're like, "No, she's not going in." So she hasn't been in for like
Oh, definitely not going back then. That's
yeah,
super contagious.
I know. She caught hand, foot, and mouth once, and
Oh God, kids catch
like a
everything.
from like a baby group, and it wasn't fun. And Genevieve's a bit of a picker, so if she gets a spot or a cut or a scratch or anything like that, she literally will pick it.
Oh,
And she's like
Yeah,
me.
it just risks it getting worse, doesn't it?
Yeah, and she's like me, where when we get, say, like we get mosquitoes, because where we live is kind of like quite boggy, so we get a lot of mosquitoes in like the evening, especially like near the
Yeah.
summer. And she got stung on her head by a mosquito, and it came from a lump. This thing took almost a month to go away because every time it was healing, she'd literally pick the scab.
Oh, they are awful. Mine take longer than they've ever taken.
Yeah,
I swear, like 2 weeks to go. And
yeah,
even then, occasionally, there is a tiny scar or
yeah,
you can see the discoloration, even though I did not pick it and I'm so good at not scratching it.
yeah,
But I'm like, you are horrible, horrible things.
yeah. Like when
Ugh,
I got a cyst on my head at one point simply because when I got stung by a mosquito, it blocked the follicles on my head.
bitten. You got
Yeah,
bitten.
yeah, and I had the biggest cyst on my head, and
Oh, shit.
it was there for ages, and I had it removed by the
Yes, 'cause you have to have the little you have to have the thing out,
yeah,
the
yeah,
sack,
yeah.
otherwise it'll come back. Yeah.
So I went to the NHS, had it removed by them, and it cracked apparently when she was doing it. And she goes, "Oh yeah, some parts may have broken off, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Okay,
What does that
something will
mean?
come back." And then it was like went away, and then within maybe a year or so, it already grown back. Like even it seemed almost bigger than it was before.
And that is genuinely what can happen if you don't get all
Yeah,
of the sack out.
yeah. So then I went private, and haven't had a problem.
Hmm. We thank you, NHS, for so many things.
Of
However,
course, of course.
sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes.
But when it comes to need like anything that needs a needle or a scalpel or anything like that, I can't trust you. Obviously,
Eek.
obviously when you go private and then they give you the bill afterwards and you're like, oh,
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm so grateful to have insurance with work.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
very grateful.
yeah. All right. Have you been watching anything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched and finished Agatha all along.
What did you think?
I really liked it.
It's like
I literally did it in, no, I did it in two stints.
yeah. It seemed quite wholesome. It was a nice take on the continuation of what's it? One Division. But
Yeah.
it had a bit of a twist in it. Obviously, when you find out who actually is who's caused this anomaly.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
I
so
really liked it. It wasn't at all what I expected.
yeah. I thought it was for some reason I thought it was gonna be like a
My
musical.
favorite one, I know, I don't get what I was, I'm not sure what I was thinking based on the trailers, but I
Yeah.
was just kept putting it off. But I'm super glad I watched it. My favorite witch was the older lady
Oh yeah, who
who
had the
ended up
vision.
working everything
Yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
and got the Salem Seven.
Yeah.
She was brilliant. I loved her.
Imagine having that sort of
So
life.
yes, that was good fun.
Yeah. Imagine having that sort of life where you see your life in different ages consistently and you're trying to pick out what bit is goes where. That's nuts.
Yes, to piece it all together. I know. I
Yeah.
felt for her. Yeah, I like tarot and stuff as well. So it was
Yeah.
cool that she had all her little cards.
Yeah. And the fact that Lady Death showed up in it, which is crazy for me, because
And she
obviously,
was really good.
yeah, because obviously with Lady Death, it's the fact that one in the comics, Thanos is in love with her.
Ooh, didn't know that.
Yeah. And also Deadpool. Her and Deadpool dated.
Wow. Oh, I guess because he's quite hard to kill.
Yeah, yeah. So really in the comic, I don't know if you know the story
Yeah, no,
where
I thought Aubrey was a really good casting.
yeah, where Thanos was the reason why he wanted the gauntlet to snap away half the Earth or half the people in the universe was to please Lady Death
Wow.
so that she would be with him.
So she'd have less work to do for a while.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
a break, love. I've
Yeah.
sorted it for you. Let's go on vacay.
No, at least we know that she's floating around in the Marvel MCU now. So who knows what might
She
happen next?
is. Yeah. I'd
Yes.
be happy if she snuck in somewhere because again, she can come in and make a little deal and go away
Yeah,
again,
yeah. So if
you
they got
know?
her, there might be a chance because they did mention Mephisto in it as well. So there's a high chance that a lot of stuff could happen. This could open doors to Ghost Rider, and all the other people that made
Oh,
that deals were made with. So
yeah. I enjoyed it. I'm glad they didn't string it out too long.
yeah,
I like that you did learn a little bit every episode. You got a bit closer. It wasn't,
yeah,
it was tense at
yeah,
times. It was quite dark at times, especially with those that died.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but no,
Yeah,
I'm really pleased I watched it. It was good.
Agatha was pretty ruthless.
She was, but it's so interesting because you still kind of fell for it every
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah,
Like she was, but then you were like, oh, but it's,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
and then she could do something nice, and then,
All of a sudden, you find out like, okay,
yeah. Oh, it was really sad about
my son.
her kid though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she was doing some stuff using him. He was a great ally for her.
Yes, he was. He seemed to be all right with it, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just not a witch's friend,
No, no,
unfortunately, is she? She is yeah. Bless her.
no. It was a good series.
It was good.
It didn't obviously nothing to really like blow your hair back, but it was a decent watch.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. And
Mm.
it wasn't like, oh, I won't bother watching the next episode. I
No.
was like, oh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where there's been
and
others.
that song is so catchy.
Yeah.
That
You
road song.
were witches roll.
I was like, oh God, am I going to start singing that down
Exactly.
like
Next,
corridor at work or something?
next time you and your friends go do another photo shoot, you've got to do that and sing it.
Yes, we definitely have to have it on like the
Yeah.
just the background music or
Yeah.
something.
Then all the neighbors will be like really scared. They'll be like, all those people that were worried about you before, they were like, Debs,
I know, be petrified.
you now have a chant now?
I'll start getting uninvited to things.
Yeah. Or they'll invite you more just to keep an eye on you. They'll be like, oh, we didn't invite her.
Yeah, true. They're like, we need to make sure she's all right, guys.
Yeah. Anything else you've seen? Or was that pretty much it?
That's it. Did I tell you about Cross last week? Was that
Yes.
the week before?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I think it was only oh, The Old Man season 2 is out.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Love
yeah.
that with Jeff Bridges. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
brilliant. Can't wait to see the second season of that. Also, the second season of Silo is out
I think I've seen that advertised.
with that nice lady with the like gingery hair
Hmm.
from Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
I really like her. I've forgotten her name. Not Rebecca. Is it Rebecca? I'll get it quick.
Hmm.
But I'm surprised there's a second Rebecca Ferguson.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's a second season because I kind of felt like it was done with the first
Yeah.
one. And so I'm just thinking, well, you have to make it different because you've already done the thing of a few people getting out and you not believing it, but then you knowing it. So yeah, I hope it's not just same say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will watch it because I did like the first one.
Yeah. Going back to Denzel again. Remember I sent you a screenshot earlier today.
Oh yes.
I might post it around here somewhere. So it was Denzel that's agreed to do 4 and 5 of the Equalizer, which is interesting to me. I was kind of like happy with the way
Happy.
number 3 ended.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's clickbait or it's
Mm.
wishful thinking from a fan. 'Cause I don't know if
I
Denzel's
mean, again, he's quite old, isn't he? Like
Yeah.
they made him old in this third
Exactly.
one,
Yeah.
but something has to happen to pull him out of that
Yeah.
lovely little town.
Yeah, and unless it's something to do with obviously Dakota Fanning's character, where
And he needs to save her or something.
yeah,
Or she needs him to find something out.
Hmm.
Interesting.
like I said, I'm quite happy with how it is, as it is, as it. I thought he could go off into retirement and enjoy the lovely Italian
Yeah, I would have been
people.
okay with it.
Yeah,
But I love all three movies, and so
yeah,
am I disappointed if there's going to be two more? Probably not.
yeah. Unless they maybe do like a crossover with someone or something, like make him do a crossover, like what's the guy called? I can't remember his real name, but like he's got a film called Mr. Nobody.
Oh, oh, I know who you mean. Slightly birdie
Yeah, yeah,
face.
yeah. He was Better Call Saul in
Yes, yeah. Oh,
Breaking Bad.
we've got to get his name.
Yeah.
Mr. Nobody.
Because they're
Hmm,
quite similar characters.
Jared Leto one. Is it called something else?
Nobody. It's called Nobody.
Nobody, sorry, yeah. Nobody. Bob Odenkirk?
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they did like a crossover with him and they're old work colleagues. Or because Denzel's quite a bit older than him, it's like, Denzel trained him and he's in trouble.
Yeah.
I think that could work somehow, or unless somehow Denzel ended up in the John Wick verse.
The thing is, he seemed so old in the third one
Yeah,
because of his character had just got back to health.
yeah,
But in Gladiator, which is now and not
yeah,
3 years ago,
yeah,
he looks amazing.
yeah,
And although a little bit of a grey beard, a little bit of grey, like he looks amazing. And so you'd be like, well, if that guy was playing the Equalizer,
yeah, yeah,
I'd
yeah.
be thinking, dude, don't retire
Yeah.
yet. So
It'll
yeah,
be if it does happen, obviously I'm gonna watch it.
yeah,
But it'll be interesting to see if it does happen, what they do with that story.
yeah. And I think as long as they stick to, because for me, this is the menu is right.
Yeah,
You don't need to faff around with it.
no,
Like do what you've done before,
yeah,
and it'll be fine.
yeah.
Don't change the sauce.
Other than that, the only thing I've obviously this weekend, obviously I watched a lot of fights. I watched the Jake Paul Tyson, which was just
Yeah.
which was just
He stayed quite a few rounds though, Tyson, right? But he
he
just
went
did nothing.
he went all the way to the end and he
Yeah.
literally didn't do a thing. I don't know the ins and outs of this match, but I believe
You
that
think it was pre-agreed?
I think they might have been pre-agreed because after seeing Tyson in his training videos and the amount of times I saw him, he could have landed certain punches and didn't throw them.
Yeah.
But then also looking at Tyson's legs throughout the fight, they didn't look like they were working right, and he was wearing a knee brace and
Right.
everything like that, and it just seemed like
I mean, he's like what, 50, 60?
58, so he's 59 next
I
week.
mean, that is
Yeah,
the boxers just aren't that old, right? For a
no,
reason. It
no,
is so tiring.
yeah. I think the longest most people go is maybe up to like 45 potentially,
Yeah.
and even by then it's not great for them.
And I guess in his training videos, you probably still only saw like 10
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah, that's it. But the thing
And
is,
so,
but if we'd got 10 seconds of that, that
yeah.
would have probably knocked out Jake Paul.
I'm just a bit annoyed because like, ugh, fucking Jake Paul.
I know.
Fuck off.
But I could give a laundry list of fighters I'd want to fight him next, but hey.
He thinks he's getting another big one.
Yeah,
I mean, I appreciate why Tyson might take a payoff, right? It's a lovely big money,
yeah, yeah,
way past the end of your career.
yeah, exactly.
You look amazing for your age and
Yeah,
all that sort of stuff. Like, but I don't think most other top notch, because most of the other ones he's going to want to fight are not 60
no, exactly.
and they will not be taking
Yeah.
a hand up.
I can think of 40-year-olds who I think would fight him now, and it'd be disastrous.
Yeah. Let's hope he picks one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
I just feel like he's someone that needs a beat down.
He does him, and the other one I'd love to see have a beatdown is Nigel Benn's son, Conor Benn. For some reason, there is something
Oh,
about him. I cannot stand him. I know you can't wish bad on people, but I just want him. Like, and he's
is
gonna
he
fight.
a boxer?
Yeah, he's gonna fight Chris Eubank Jr. soon, hopefully. And I just
Oh.
want Chris Eubank Jr. just to
What's Nigel's son called? Sorry.
Conor Benn.
Oh no.
Like this guy he just looks like he cuts corners. Like he even had his beard like put on at one point.
Images. Let's have a look.
And now because he's taken it off, you can just see the patches of where he had like hair plugs on his beard.
Ooh.
And a couple months, and like not that long ago, he got pops for taking steroids.
Like, see, oh, it's a fan one. That might not
Yeah.
be his, what he actually looks like. So does he look like that?
That's a couple years ago. Yeah, he looked similar to that,
Right.
but obviously now that's before he had all his hair plugs on his face and all that sort of stuff.
Mm.
And
Oh
like
dear. Oh
his
yeah, what's
attitude,
that?
his attitude just sucks. I just want him to take a. I don't, you know, you want bad on people, but I want him to take a beating.
Yeah. I saw and you know, I have no shame. I do watch I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yeah, I didn't
And
know it
old
was
Barry, oh, Barry
Barry
Williams
McGuigan.
gone in there, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
I didn't know it was on yet because one of the people I listen to their podcast quite often. It was GK Barry.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, she's funny, mate. She like, have you watched it?
I haven't watched it, but I saw some clips today where she's like
Oh
doing a bush
man.
tucker trial and she's sticking her hand in a box.
But she fucking smashed it.
Yeah,
I don't mind them screaming and getting stressed
yeah,
and like having to get through it.
yeah.
She absolutely smashed it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't mind that. It's when they whinge and then they
yeah,
don't fucking give it a go.
yeah.
That's when I get irritated. No, she did really well.
Yeah, JK Barry, like obviously most people
She
want
got
to say
another
like,
one tonight.
yeah, yeah, they're gonna pick on her for sure. But just because just for the comedy, especially if
At least she
she's a screamer,
delivers.
yeah. But yeah, I always listen to her podcast every now and then, and she's fucking funny.
She is funny. She said that she learned to be funny as
Mm.
a total defense mechanism for getting
Yeah,
bullied at
yeah,
school.
yeah, yeah,
Sad, but man, I'm glad it's worked out for her at the end.
yeah. And like, I saw the clip of her doing the trial, and she had her hair out. I was like, why would you have your hair flowing down your back and doing a trial like this? Why's your hair not tied up?
Oh,
And
it was in a, yeah, I think it
oh,
was in, oh no, and it was I think she had it in plaits, but she's
yeah,
the only, like, other than maybe the lady, but even then, she's like the only girl that's gone in there, no makeup, no
yeah,
makeup, no false eyelashes, no false breath, nothing.
yeah. No, I think
Which
because
I
that's the thing.
respect.
She talks about that on like her podcast and stuff like that. You know, she's under no illusions of like who she is and what she, you know, how she was from the start. So she's
Yeah.
definitely someone who will get stuck in
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
I like her. And Barry's so sweet. He's one of those boxers that you love
Yeah,
because I know he's not a big guy,
yeah,
like he's what, featherweight?
yeah,
Um, but such a nice guy, like
yeah,
not a cocky twat like
yeah.
a lot of the bigger boxers can end
Yeah.
up being. And I just thought, oh, he's so
Well,
lovely.
it's the same when Chris Eubank was in there, everyone loved him.
Yeah, well, he is very mindful, isn't
Yeah,
he?
and everyone, you know, he was so helpful and stuff like that. And also when
Very polite.
yeah, and also when you had Tony Bellew was in there a while back as well.
Oh my
So
God, Tony was funny.
yeah, and he had that
Like
sort of relationship with the geezer with that geezer from Towie or wherever it was.
Little
Yeah,
Sam
yeah,
Thompson, I think
yeah,
his
yeah.
name is. Yeah,
You know, so there's a lot of boxers out there who have like just really good hearts and really
yeah.
good people. But you know, obviously, if you catch them on the wrong side, there's a high chance they'll break your jaw.
Just knowing that they could.
Yeah, yeah. Because there's a point when Bellew was on a SAS challenge or whatever, and they got him in that one where they had to fight each other, but he wasn't allowed to
Yeah,
fight back, and they put like four people on him, and they were punching him.
that's interesting.
And he was like, "Come on, then, do it!" And they had to stop it because they thought that he was about to lose it.
He was going to kick them out. Oh wow! Do you know what? I love that show, and I watched it. I They put the female boxer
Yeah.
against a guy, I think,
Okay.
in this one,
Yeah.
because she can absolutely handle herself.
Yeah.
And when they go and beat up the person for as long as possible, then they have to get told to stop straight
Yeah. Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad she made it through. She was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fan of Tony Bellew. So hopefully he's one of the people I hope gets a fight against Jake Paul.
Yeah.
It would
Does
be
he still fight now,
no,
Tony?
he's been retired for about 4 years.
Yeah.
You know,
And he was one that cried when his wife came in, and
yeah,
I
yeah,
always think that's really cute.
yeah. No, he's a great example of a human. I think Tony Bellew is.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
he seemed to have his morals and stuff right. You know,
yeah, yeah.
it wasn't preachy,
No,
but definitely seemed to be on the right side of
I remember
things.
one of his last fights. His wife's brother had passed away, and I think they were really close. And at one of his last fights, he had all the seats in the front, and there was one seat open, and that was for the dead brother.
Oh,
You know, so yeah, he's he's a great guy.
Yeah. No, I really did really like him on it.
Yeah. Other than that, I've just started watching Chaos, which is a
Okay,
great
yeah.
series. For me, I didn't realize it was based around Greek mythology. So
Oh, I like Greek
I
mythology
am
stuff.
loving that concept. Because obviously all the characters are like the gods or people who have been associated with the gods that stories that I've read from when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
even now, so they say a certain name, and I'm like, go to Google. I'm like, this character's like this one and this one, and each character is sort of symbolizes has a trait of what they were in Greek mythology. So it's a really cool series, and I'm really enjoying it.
Mm.
And obviously Jeff Goldblum is Zeus in this, so and he's having like a
Oh, this is the one that they saying that there won't be a second season, even though
yeah
everybody that watched it said it was really good.
yeah. It's a really cool. I'm telling you, it's really cool, really
It's
cool.
such an odd cancellation.
But there is a lot of this is not a knock on it, but there's a lot of LGBTQTs like sort of
Okay,
in
bit
it.
woke.
I wouldn't say it's woke, but I'd say there's a lot of characters that just wouldn't be what I think it's because of what I pictured when I grew up and I read Greek mythology.
Mm.
Because obviously, if you read about like the Greeks and the Spartans and all that sort of stuff, there was a lot of same on same love.
Yeah, yeah.
It was it was more widespread. But in regards to how some of the characters are portrayed, it's um it's not what I would have expected.
Okay.
There's one character, I thought that they were going to have a love connection, and all of a sudden it turns out that the guy has a love connection with someone of his own species. That to me was very unexpected. And
Each to
there,
their own, I guess.
yeah, and there was a love scene. I'll say, well, I don't know if I can call it a love scene. There
Oh,
was a how do you describe it? An animalistic love scene in a men's bathroom,
okay.
which just popped out of nowhere. And I'm no doctor, but I'm sure if you did it like that, there's a high chance you might have to go to the hospital afterwards. I've
Interesting.
I've never seen anything that rough. And me not being a doctor, I'm pretty sure the area that they were using doesn't self-lubricate.
Ooh. Were they are they like make believe people or creatures or
No,
just
no.
humans,
One of
gods
them,
or
one of them is a god, and
okay, maybe,
some.
maybe they have something so
So I don't know if I haven't asked
conjure
any.
up a little
I haven't asked any of my gay friends or anything like that if when they go out they carry a bottle of lube in their pocket or something. But
uh,
but like I said,
prelude, who knows?
yeah, this scene was like, wow. You just calm down a little bit. But yeah, Chaos so far is pretty good, and like I said, I'm loving the fresh take on Greek mythology.
Nice. Yeah, I only heard good things. That's why I was so surprised when they were been in it.
Yeah. All right. So today we're going to wrap up with the game. I think I've discovered how to do this screen thing. So let's just have a look.
Ooh,
Let's see. So
look at you
share.
with your new skills.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Yeah, it's weird. I can see you on the left, you and
Yeah.
me on the right, and then stuff in the middle.
Okay. Can you see it says name the actor
Cool.
by vague character description.
Yes, yeah.
All right, cool. It's working. All right, let's play the quiz. You get 12 minutes. Okay, first one. A raunchy mall cop, a nerdy dad living next door to a frat house.
And these are options.
Yeah.
So I think that's Seth Rogen.
Okay. A raunchy mall cop.
I
I
know.
remember
Well, I thought he was the nerdy dad living next to a frat house. The only other person, maybe Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Yeah.
I don't think he's been a cop, a mall cop.
No,
Was Rogan one in something?
Potentially. I'll say Nerdy Dad living next to a frat house. That would have been the film with Zac Efron,
Yes. Yeah.
which is called Bad Neighbors?
Bad Neighbours. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love those. They're well funny.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of when I saw Nerdy
Okay.
Dad.
So is he in the list?
Yes, bottom right, up from Will Smith.
Okay, let's hit Seth Rogen. And I think you have to hit next.
Oh, it went green,
Okay,
which I
that's me.
think
We
was
got it.
good. And then it gave us another one. Yeah.
Okay. An insecure homicidal lawyer, a man desperate to slaughter the gods.
Oh my God.
Oh, I know that one. That is, where is his name?
Sam?
Christian Bale.
Oh.
So
Oh.
he was obviously in Thor 3, he played oh,
Oh my God,
I
yeah.
can't remember his name
What
right
was
now.
his character called?
I can't remember. I'm feeling under pressure. And obviously the other one is
Oh, he was quite creepy as that character.
yeah, is what's the name of the film? But we got it right
Didn't
anyway.
know. I didn't know.
I'll come back. Uh a puppy loving assassin,
Yeah.
an exorcist performing demons. Easy.
Kiani.
Yeah, that is
Up
obviously
one,
John Wick and
down. Row three, third in from the left.
okay, cool. An evil toy emperor and a sex addicted ice skater.
Oh, that's got to be
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah. So that's Barbie and
I got it from the sex addicted thing, but I totally forgot he was involved.
Blades of Glory. Jordan Belfort's chubby right-hand man, a goofy cop who wants to go back and fit in high school. Easy. I know that one.
Oh, that's
That
Jonah
is
Hill
Jonah Hill.
next to Keanu. Mm-mm.
A shirtless fighter pilot and a psychotic Hollywood CEO.
That's got to be Cruise, isn't it? He was psychotic in Tropic
Oh
Thunder.
yeah. Cool.
And obviously Top Gun goes without
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. A meathead bodybuilder, a loser who gets high school with his gets to high school with his stuffed animal. That's got to be The Rock.
Gets high with the stuffed animal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wait, is so Mark Wahlberg's in there. Now they were in that film together.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't read it properly. A loser
Yeah.
who gets high with his stuffed animal. Oh yeah, that's Ted and the same film that Rock's
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
I think it's
Pain,
Wahlberg.
Pain and Gain.
Love that film.
Yeah. All right. A sparkly vampire and an emo vengeful crime. Easy.
Oh, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Sparkly vampire.
Sparkly vampire.
He's under Keanu.
Yeah. All right. A male stripper, a bad boy who becomes a street dancer. Oh, that's where's
That's
his
got to
name?
be, where is he? Channing Tatum?
Channing Tatum, yeah. Male stripper, a bad boy who becomes a street dancer. Oh,
Top
Channing,
middle?
Channing Tatum, there you go. Okay. A handicapped war hero, a small cowboy doll. Oh, that's
Thanks.
Tom Hanks.
I don't want to jinx us, but we are fucking smashing this.
Yeah. A creepy singing hairstylist, a famous bald Boston mobster.
Oh no, I jinxed us. A creepy singing hairstylist. So someone played,
Well, I'm seeing Johnny Depp, so I'm thinking Sweeney Todd.
yes, yeah.
And
And then he would have been a mobster. Was he
in
bald?
in
Could have worn a hat.
I think I know the movie.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go him. I don't think it's any of the others that are left. Nice,
Yeah.
well done.
A buff-looking robot man, a ripped alien fighting war major.
Ripped alien fighting war major. So who's for aliens?
Oh,
Captain
Predator,
America?
Predator and Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Nice.
A talking dead body and a nerdy wizard. Talking dead body.
Who can play a nerdy wizard? Not all of those people there can play a nerdy wizard.
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, Radcliffe. Oh, fuck's
Yeah.
sake. Fuck off, Daniel.
A chubby Italian brother, a depressed space hero. Chubby Italian brother.
Who's a depressed space hero from what's left?
Mm.
So we know Hemsworth and Evans have both been space heroes,
Hmm.
and Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Pratt are also in that
Yeah.
thing, but I don't feel
Depressed
like it's
space
them.
hero. Chubby Italian.
Who plays a chubby Italian brother? Anyone been in a brothery film?
Mm.
A depressed space hero. So who's sad? Who's played a sad character?
Yeah. I'm thinking who could play an Italian? Oh.
Who's gone
It is
chubby?
Adam Sandler. No. Oh, sake.
Oh no, we got it wrong.
Yeah. An alien fighting agent, a drunken superhero. Oh, that's Will Smith,
Hemsworth? Oh.
Hancock, and
Oh yes. And Men in Black.
yeah,
Yeah, good
and
shout.
a stage agent who needs a guy friend, a ladies' man field reporter. An estate agent who needs a guy friend. A ladies' man field reporter.
Who's been a field reporter in a film? You watched
Um,
anything where someone's an estate agent?
who needs a guy
I feel
friend.
like I've seen these people's movies. Like,
Yeah.
who needs a guy friend? Who's needed like a dude? That's a really tricky one.
Maybe Paul
Let's
Rudd?
try it, see if it goes red.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, we'll have to look up those films.
Yeah. A bald street racer, a bald marine babysitter, Vin
Oh,
Diesel.
got to be Dwayne Johnson, isn't it?
Vin Diesel.
Oh my God, of course.
Yeah. An egotistical split personality, a loose cannon detective.
Jim Carrey. He played me, myself, and Irene, didn't
Yeah, yeah.
he? And then,
No.
oh, who else would that have been? Who plays a split personality? And like that was he's a detective as well.
Yeah. Split personality.
Do you think
Oh,
we'll get them back?
I think it was Nicolas Cage. A cigar smoker with claws, a vengeful machine. Yeah, yeah, let's get that. Hugh Jackman.
Oh yeah.
A horror cliche jock, a Norse mythological god. Horror Norse.
Well, Hemsworth's the only one who's played Thor, right?
Yeah, a horror cliche jock. Yeah, let's go.
And any horrors?
Let's
It's
go.
definitely Thor. Has anyone else
Yeah.
played?
No, it's definitely Thor.
Yeah.
A narcissistic tech billionaire, a goofy but intuitive detective. What's it? Oh yeah, Tony
Adam
Stark.
Sandler?
Tony
Oh.
Stark and
When was he a goofy oh,
Holmes.
Not Dr. Doolittle.
No, Holmes.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, a stereotypical action star cliche, a man who flies while on fire. Oh, that's Evans. That's Human Torch.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay, a rich, hopeless romantic, a terrifying slave owner, and a 1960s Hollywood has-been. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
A man trapped in a TV show, a guy who solves animal
Jim
mysteries.
Carrey.
A father and a Batman ripoff named Big Daddy, a toxic Dracula.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. A raunchy antihero, an NPC
Oh,
who finds out he's an NPC.
what's an NPC?
A non-playable character. Uh,
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
no, I think it
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, in that film that I
Oh
got the
yes,
title
yes.
from,
You're right. Yeah, yeah.
remember?
So yeah, Deadpool and yeah,
That one I got wrong.
yeah. Cool. An original underdog story, a super veteran who fights corruption and enemy troops. The original,
Oh, so is that Samuel L?
the
So
original,
would that be like the basketball thingy, the
yeah.
like basketball diaries, and then him being
Oh,
in
Coach Carter.
Marvel?
Coach Carter.
Yeah, Coach Carter,
Enemy troops.
and then what he is
Oh no,
in
no,
Marvel.
it's Rocky and
Of course,
Rambo. Rambo.
Rambo,
Yeah. A guy addicted to sports gambling, a mama's boy who stopped. Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
A corny bounty hunter for the DSS, and an immature football players who discover he has a daughter.
A corny bounty hunter for the DSS. An immature football player. They put players, that should be
Yeah.
player, who discovers he has a daughter. Any of them played football?
Corny bounty
The
hunter.
movie?
Only The Rock in one of them.
Try that one. I could see him playing a corny bounty
Yeah,
hunter. Yeah, there you
yeah.
go.
An agent with an eye patch.
Oh, that would have been
Timed out.
Samuel L. We would have got that right.
Yeah, yeah,
But it comes out.
yeah. It timed out 12 minutes.
I think we did really well.
Yeah,
So we just would have clicked the other two round the other way, wouldn't
yeah,
we?
yeah. Use your buttons to below to review.
Oh, I feel like that was good.
Yeah. All
Well done
right.
on the screen share.
Thank you. Thank you. Learning something new every week. All right, guys, make sure you join us again for another one next week. We're back. Remember to follow us on all our socials. Here we are today. We were twinning it up in our Batman hoodies. All right, everyone be good. And if you can't be good, be the best at being bad. Our socials we posted below. All right, bye-bye.